Okay, thank you. Hold open the meeting on Monday, August 10th, 2026. Order, may I please, if you join us on the salute to the flag. I pledge allegiance to the flag
of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, liberty and justice.
Okay, you want to introduce,
We'll call first.
oh, yes. Looks like, all accounted for. We have a quorum. Manifest number 15.
The Victor Town Board has reviewed manifest number 15 in the amount of $816,043.06 with the following accounts charged: general townwide, general outside village, highway townwide, Victor Fire Protection, SS Consolidated Sewer Fund, and Trust and Agency.
I'm going to start with payment number 1 to Ascent Stripe for road striping. Payment to D. Clark Distributors, Tech Coat Roads, Gomez and Sullivan. There is a 90% grant reimbursement. Part of this payment to Excellus, August Retiree Healthcare, Carter Seacrest, legal work for the fire district, Graded Systems, hosting in the month of August, Lobello Associates, chargeback to developers in this invoice. Total cost of the town is still $54,689.97. Payment to Macedon Excavating, Cobblestone Creek Phase 2, Mirabito Energy, Highway Fuel, New York State Comptroller's June court fees, Rochester Earths is the Raleigh Road Culvert, Suco Court, Crack Milling. The above mentioned expenditures is $749,218.06. Total town expenditures minus the previously mentioned expenditures equals $66,825. Board members, any questions on manifest number 15?
Moved. Second.
Favor?
Aye.
Public comments? Verbal update on a couple of things. There's just a reminder that our meeting on the 24th, there is a budget workshop starting at 6 p.m. Correct, Rich?
On the 18th.
Yes, the 18th we have the full, and then there's one prior to the 24th.
Have you sent that out yet, Rich?
I sent the calendars out, yeah.
I didn't get one.
I didn't get one. Did you send it to
True, you didn't get either?
It's not, unless I overlooked it.
just town board or town wide?
I did the board.
Maybe I missed.
I didn't get it.
I didn't get
No one got it.
Okay.
It's
So you're saying August 18th
August 18th, it's Tuesday night,
at 6 p.m.?
6 p.m. Yeah.
I'm not in town, unfortunately. I might be back, but I'm not sure.
prior to the meeting on the 24th.
I'll be there by myself.
You
What
would
about-
send.
Yes, I'll send it out as soon as I get back.
Next town board meeting is going to be updates of the town of Victor design and construction standards. You remember the saga of the Bluemont Rise, that'll be the paving or repaving. That'll be a dedication markers after it's been properly paved. I will be accepting dedication to that. Town board meeting minutes. I don't know if you've had a chance, Dave and I met with the young ladies from the clerk's office a while ago. David mentioned the verbatim meeting minutes, so they're in a different format. I know that they were not part of this. I would like you to take a look at them. I know we were looking for some improvement in the language, I guess, not necessarily
I thought they were a little better. I mean, she did do some of the minutes verbatim, like the planning board and the ZBA. So I think that they are doing some of that. I don't know if the whole thing wasn't done like that, but certainly.
Yeah, there was,
Certainly when the board members are talking, she did that, verbatim, which is better, I think.
yeah, we just have to improve in, I think some of the spelling. Individuals' names were spelled multiple different ways, so a little more consistency from them, I should say. So next board meeting, we should have a couple on there for us. I have had questions, and I know Shay has taken them as well, regarding the 100% disabled veterans tax exemption. So I'll get with Marlene and probably follow up with this board, something, whether it's at some material sent out to you or from maybe Marlene appearing before a town board meeting. I do want you, Rich has spent a lot of time with a few residents from the Fishers Fire District. One was a former commissioner, and this is just an email from Sean McAdoo. I thought he did a very good job of really explaining things from Victor Fire District perception. So feel free, you can start from the back and read them at your pleasure. But just, I think, Town of Victor did receive $7,500 in funding for an electrical vehicle that we had purchased. And also, Association of Towns sent out information regarding the Bill of Rights. Of course, I don't have it. We'll get it to you. Regarding the Bill of Rights and just requesting that other townships consider doing that as well. So I had a copy I thought for you, but I have nothing to share at this point. So I owe you that. Board members, any items they'd like to bring here?
I met with Casey on Friday. I think Jen's gonna follow up, have a meeting with her as well, but talking about recycling, and the future. And Casey's so diligent. I mean, she works really hard at trying to plan and trying to foresee what's the future's gonna hold with Flint and the cost of things. And one of the things I think she's either asked Rich or she's gonna ask Rich is we gave her permission to do Highview acres 6 times this past year, just to see how we like it. She's hoping to increase that to 12 times this coming year, next year in 2027. And we're just kind of looking at, what are we going to do with construction debris after 2028? We're trying to look out there and also what are we going to do to make trash and recycling more equitable? Alexis has a pass to go to the dump. I have a pass to go to the dump. She takes 2 bags a week. I take 12. That's not equitable. That's not fair. We pay the same. I'm just giving you an example. So we talked about things like that. Maybe going to a coupon system, where, it's 2 coupons a week and, you pay for so many and then maybe you can buy more. You're going to use it more, you're going to pay more. So we kicked around a lot of those things. And I think she is very good at letting her residents know that things are going to change. We don't know how. If we start paying by the pound, maybe that'll encourage more organics to be separated out, so they're not going to landfill. I mean, she's passionate about a lot of that stuff, and And, you know, and constantly comparing to, basically, there's only two games in town now. It's Waste Management and Casella. Those are the only two games in town. And it's still, even if you buy a recycling pass, it is less than half of what curbside pickup is, for our residents in the town. Pittsford has a town tax, or I'm sorry, they have a trash tax on their tax bill. Very small, nominal. And then there is no fee to bring your household waste to the recycling because everybody in the town is paying for it. I'm talking about, you know, pennies, you know, across your tax base. So just those things that we're kicking around. And obviously not making any recommendations at this point, but anticipating that Flint's going to be closed and we're going to be going somewhere else. And I will probably push and support eliminating construction debris. Metal could come back inside the recycling center. It would be easier to separate. Eric does a great job of separating out the aluminum and the metal because obviously aluminum gives you more money. But if you brought the metal bin inside the shed, you wouldn't have to post a guy outside because there'd be no construction debris. And again, I'm talking January of 29, you know, good when Flint closes. Because the reality is, if you've got a pickup truck and a trailer and you're throwing construction debris on that, you can take it to Elko just as easy as bringing it to the town of Victor. You know, so she's letting people know that those punch cards are probably going to expire. Right now, they don't expire, but she's saying that, you know, they could expire by December of 2028. So it was all good stuff that we kicked around, talked about. So just thought I'd share that.
Thank you. Anyone else? At the conclusion, I'm going to call for an executive session. If you can make copies, I have that. The top first one we. Okay. So we have two resolutions for consideration here today. Resolution one is designating recipient of voluntary animal shelter contributions pursuant to the Ag and Market Law. This is a new law. And the clerks are waiting for this action, then they can send out the renewals for the dog license.
Removed.
Second.
Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Number two was, this was pulled from the last town board meeting. Needed some changes from the attorney, and this is authorizing the lease of the town-owned facilities at 380 High Street and 7853 County Road 42 in the town of Victor.
So moved.
Second.
Favor?
Aye.
Board members have nothing else. At this time, I think the motion, executive session, this would be number one, close pending or current litigation. Number two, medical, financial, employment history of a particular person. And three, the proposed acquisition, sale, lease of real property when publicity might affect the value.
Move.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.